just hang out a bit.
Oh, so we're live here in Fort Myers Beach. What's up?
Yeah. So,
Just want to talk about our boat prep for this Hurricane Irma. We've been working for 2 solid days on Satori, getting her ready, and a couple other of our friends'
a couple other boats. We have a patron here, and we've been helping him out. He's been helping us out too. So, yeah, we're exhausted. We stink.
Dirty.
We're dirty.
Sweaty.
We got a couple more hours of prep, and
Arthur's not feeling good.
yeah, Arthur's
Tummy
not
ache.
feeling good today. A couple more hours of prep, and then we're heading north. We're packing up the van, and we're heading back up to Tampa to Kelly's parents' house. And really, we're stripping a ton of stuff off of here that we want to keep. A lot of tools for me, some clothes, all of her clothes.
All my shoes, people, they're all coming.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, for us, we live aboard, this is our life. So if something happens, this is all of our stuff. And so we're taking the important stuff, all of our camera gear, computers, everything, our mobile office, and whatever else. And so,
Nice, Thomas.
yeah. Oh, comments.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. So what I wanted to do is just kind of walk you guys through what we've been doing for the last couple days, and how we're prepping Satori. I think it might be interesting for some people, and I don't know, maybe help some people that are doing it right now, and maybe if somebody sees something we're missing, that'd be awesome. I mean, I've prepped for storms before, but I've never prepped to this extent. So
Got a question about boat insurance.
oh,
How does it affect that?
how does what prepping?
No, the insurance,
How does what affect?
the storm.
It's a good question. We've had some snafus with our insurance too, so we're just praying that this doesn't hit us, and we're over preparing for that reason. But as far as I know, some insurance has coverage for hurricanes and named storms, but the deductible goes up like 15 times. Where maybe your deductible's $1,000, it'll go up to 15,000. And some insurance has no coverage on these types of storms. It really depends. I don't know. The way these insurance companies figure out their coverage, I don't know. I'm no expert on it. So
We're in Fort Myers Beach.
we're in Fort Myers Beach. We're in South Florida, and until yesterday or this morning, maybe last night, I don't know, we were right in the sights of this awful storm that's coming at us. So we weren't taking any chances, and we still aren't. This storm, it's now predicted to go more up the East Coast, and hopefully even more east than that. We don't want anyone getting hit by this, but these are predictions, and so we could still get hit. If this thing comes over us, it's done. We're over. But if this thing even hits Miami, we could still get 100-mile-an-hour winds here. So, yeah, Thomas, I don't know. Maybe you know more than I do. Like I said, I'm no expert. All right, Belgium. Wow, look at this. So why don't we just walk through some of the stuff that we've been doing, and we'll just start at the front. We'll work our way back. So the big one here, we took the jib off, and we also took the main off, the sail cover, and everything else out here. So this has all been stripped down to bare nothing. We don't want any sails. We're getting rid of as much windage as possible on this thing. Along with that, you can see our bimini is gone. We actually just did that. That was the last thing we did because the sun, man, it's been so hot down here. We wanted that shade as long as possible. We still have some stuff to do, but you have to lash down this frame and everything, but the bimini's off, and we're gonna lash that down as well. Solar panel. Let's go to the back here.
So somebody's telling us dock cleats are the first thing to go. We should tie up to the dock itself.
I don't know where we would tie off to, but these things are huge. We're at just a massive oversized dock. Right now we're in a slip that's for, I don't know, 70-foot boats or something, and the dock cleats are massive, so these look good. They're gonna trust. I'll trust these, but we got about 12 lines we're putting up, so we'll get to our little chafe guards that we put up now. But we used to have a solar panel right here. We've taken that off, and luckily we have a friend, patron, just about a half mile from here, and we threw some stuff in his garage, including that solar panel and also our dinghy. So we got rid of our dinghy. We're not going to strap it to the deck because we'd rather have it in the garage and have, I mean, that's just a little bit less windage that we have here. So
we got a question about why don't we sail south. We considered that. We actually considered going north and then over to Mexico.
We first considered Mexico. This is 2 days ago. We weren't prepared for a trip like that. Also, there was a disturbance over there near the Yucatan Peninsula, and we didn't know what was coming with that. We considered sailing north and trying to get to like New Orleans or something, but the prediction on this track of this storm was straight up Florida. So no matter where we went, there's a potential that it was coming right after us. Now, a few days in advance, yeah, we could probably get there, but if we ran into any kind of trouble, engine trouble, anything else, we're sitting ducks and we don't have a safe place to tie up. So we considered it, but I don't know. I think it was a risky move, and so we didn't want to give our family a heart attack.
Somebody asked, why are we in a hurricane zone? Well, we live in Florida, so
yeah, we're from Florida.
We're going cruising, but we were hanging out in Florida until November after hurricane season, and it's bad luck this year.
Yeah,
these storms.
Monday was our plan. We were going to go down to Marathon and hang out there. We were actually supposed to leave 2 days ago. Obviously those plans changed once the hurricane started coming up. So, yeah, that's when we decided we're just going to stay put where we're at in Fort Myers Beach. And see what this thing does. So yeah, so solar panel, got rid of the solar panel. Right here in our boom we have the halyard right here. I brought this halyard to the back here to help support the topping lift, and also strap this thing side to side. I got some nice U-bolts here, so this thing's not going anywhere. Yeah, let's look at our chafe gear. Oh no, look at that.
Oh.
Our poor little dog is not feeling so good, and he left us a little gift down here on the Outback Lazarette, and we just kicked our dock line into it.
Oops.
I think the hurricane will clean that off. Yeah. Yes, we are going to cover the instruments. I have a cover there. I'm actually going to take the steering wheel off. We'll lock the rudder in place best we can, and then we'll wrap that with a line, and we'll strap all that stuff down. So, did I step in it? I think I stepped in it. Hail to the king! That's right. So get down here with the. So for our chafe gear.
Okay, hold on.
Satori's nice. We got these nice.
You see it?
Big. No. Here. We got these nice big cleats back here. Unfortunately, the chocks that came with the boat are so damn small, and they kind of have a sharp edge to them. I don't understand why. It's what we have to work with, but we have this fire hose here that we've wrapped both the lines in. So every line that's going through a chock like this is going to have this. We're going to come through and also secure these on, probably just some zip ties here on both ends so they don't move. They're rubberized on the inside, so that kind of keeps them in place. Yeah, and I think that's the best we can do for our chafe gear. We don't have enough of that to go onto the dock, but those cleats are actually pretty nice and smooth, and they're big and they're beefy. So We're at floating docks, so we are not going to tie to the pilings, only because if we do have a surge, we want to make sure that we don't, that we're going up and down with the dock. So a place like this, it's not smart to tie to the actual pilings, because the docks could go right over them. And all right, Sammy, nice, good job.
We got a question about other boats around us. Yes, all boats here have done the same thing we're doing. So.
Wow, New Zealand. Silly, horrible question. I don't know. How do you get back to questions? I know they disappear so quick, guys. This is our first time doing this, so I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, missed that question. Yeah, what else we're doing? So everything we could, we stuffed down inside. Oh, here's one more thing. I've taped all the edges of our window here. Here's a tip, something that I've learned, is this is actually stucco tape from just at Home Depot or a hardware store. It seals really good, it's really strong, it's really sticky. These windows tend to leak just a little bit when we get a lot of rain, so I'm just sealing those up. But this stucco tape, it'll come off clean within 7 days, and so unlike duct tape or other kind of tape, that stuff will come off nice and clean. So and it works really good. All right, reading that again. Yeah, these are coming through so quick. Would you sell your wife for $1 million? Nope. Nope. Satori's 44 foot center cockpit. She's a Morgan 44. Why don't you cover the windows as well? Are you talking about the hatches, I imagine? We've considered that too, coming around with the tape. Those don't leak too bad. Neither do our port lights. But what we did do is we went through and we cleaned them again and greased up all the seals with some silicone grease, and that usually works pretty good just to make a nice seal in there. King Arthur is feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can swim, but like a fifth grader. I swim like I read at a fifth grade level. So.
Other boats around us, they have all taken their sails down.
Yeah, I'll just give you a look here while we still have some light. We're at Salty Sam's Marina in Fort Myers Beach. We got people doing prep over here. This is our friend's boat. Dan, I don't know if you're watching here. He's not here, but we've been kind of helping out, trying to get him set up. See, he's got his main and his jib down. He actually took his boom off, and he's got a bunch of lines there. He's got some covers on his windows that I still need to get, along with some other stuff. What else we got? See, we got a boat here right next to us. I'm not really sure, but he's got his main up. Now, what a lot of people will do on like a tropical storm or whatever, they'll just wrap it with a line. And his jib is still up. I don't know why you wouldn't take more precautions. He's got his dinghy, it's inflated, and it's hanging off his davits with his motor on it. I don't know. Maybe he's banking on his insurance. Yeah. These comments are disappearing. Sorry, guys. Yeah, take it down is right. We're leaving. We're leaving tonight. So it's getting dark, but we're actually moving over to this slip right here, because the current runs this way, pretty much right now, side to side of our boat. So we would have the current running side to side, and if there's a surge of any kind, we're going to get slammed against one of these docks. We're going to spider web the boat into the middle, but this dock over here is at 90 degrees to this one, and so Satori will actually be with the current, so that'll take a lot of pressure off. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I saw him here prepping. he was here for a full day. I don't know why you just wouldn't tear all that down. You know, and I'm gonna be tied up right next to him, so yeah. Insurance, we checked our insurance. It's a little gray area right now of how we're covered, and you know, by the time we called them, they put a kibosh on any changes as soon as they hear anything's coming into Florida. So we're just hoping that we don't have to get to that point where we have to deal with it. So all right, Ohana, what's up? Jeff, saw you come through, missed your comment. These things are flying through. Yeah, hell, it's like speed reading, man. Like I said, 5th grade level.
Muscles.
All right, Sam, I don't know how I feel about that, buddy. What? Kelly will show hers. What's up? Yeah. All right, thanks, Will, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna stay safe. Last few things left is securing these, the bimini frame, shutting down all the seacocks. We got to get rid of our power, so we're going to shut off our refrigeration and everything except for our bilge pumps. What's up, Blue?
Hey, Blue.
Where's Arthur? Did you put him down below?
Yeah, because the mosquitoes
Oh
are
yeah,
terrible.
skeeters. Yeah. Yeah, we filled up this morning. We filled up all of our diesel. We filled up all of our water tanks. I have jerry cans, so I got 10 extra gallons of diesel. I filled up all of the gasoline tanks that I have, because you know, when we get through this thing, there's a chance that we can't get those things. You know, so we got a ton of water on board, we got a ton of diesel, we got a water maker, so we'll be good here for a bit. We can run our generator and potentially even just get out of here if the debris isn't too bad. Yeah, he probably is. He's shit inside probably about 4 times today. Poor little dude, man. He's just not feeling it. I feel bad for him. You can't even get mad. Usually if he poos, it's just like a little fun-sized Twix. You know, you can just flick it overboard. It's no big deal. But when they're wet like that,
Tummy ache.
he's super
Sensitive.
he's super sensitive, but he understands. He usually goes right in front of the toilet, off of the rug, so it's easy to clean up. That's if we leave the door open. So yeah, we got fishing rods down below. Everything else is down below. We got all our cushions down below. Man, everything. Yep.
Why not haul out?
You know what? Hauling out, I don't know if you've ever seen videos of a yard after a storm rolls through, but those things sit up on basically jacks. From what I understand down in the Caribbean, some of you guys might know better, they'll dig a hole and drop the keel into the hole, and then they'll chain that thing down into the ground. But here, typically, you don't. I don't think you see that. Now, I'm sure some places do it, but if you ever see those boats, if one gets knocked over, they all get knocked over. So, I mean, that and just the time factor. I want to say money factor, but that's not even really it. Here, check this out. We got a huge mooring field here at Fort Myers Beach. This thing was empty yesterday, and now just in sight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 30 boats this way. And I gotta think that way, there's another 30 boats, at least. It should be an interesting little game of bumper cars out there if we get it really nasty. Yeah, I think that is right. I think some insurance companies have it. They require you to haul out if you can do it. So, yeah, Gulfport. Yeah, travel to Disney World. Here's the thing, you know, Kelly's crazy about Disney. She's on these Disney groups on Facebook, and those people are just like
Freaking out.
You thought Live Aboard Sailboat group was bad. Now these guys at Disney are just awful to each other. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How fast is bad weather moving at? I think they said 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's
last
about
I heard,
15 miles an hour it's coming in, so it's moving pretty quick.
which is good.
We're going to go up to Tampa to Kelly's parents' house tonight. We'll probably drive middle of the night because traffic going north on 75 is
Really bad.
bad. Probably going to be a parking lot tomorrow, so we're trying to get out of here. Do we see the curvature of the earth or not? In spirit, yes. Not from here. Yeah. I don't know what the percentage is. All right, guys. It's getting dark. We got more work to do. We appreciate you guys all chiming in. I don't know. I hope this was interesting for you guys.
We'll definitely have an episode on all our prep in detail.
We might even forego our next episode and just put together some of our prep, and who knows, whatever footage we can gather from, whatever happens the next few days. We might just throw that out there. I know people will be interested. So, yeah, we're going to stay safe. We're exhausted. We got up at 6 this morning, and we haven't stopped all day, and it was all day yesterday, but we're going to keep chugging, and we have a long drive ahead of us. So, yeah. And I'm hoping that this is all for nothing, and it was just a drill, and that we removed everything from the boat just to come back down and put it all back on. I'd be so happy with that. I'd be so happy with nothing dramatic happening, but I know that's probably not the case, so I don't know. So all my friends up in St. Pete, be safe, guys. Anyone else on a boat, be safe, be smart, tie it up, get out of there if you can, and we're going to do the same. So thanks for chiming in, guys. Thanks for watching, and
See you
we'll see you guys soon.